Hi, happy Cinco de Mayo, my friends. Welcome. We are going to be making a piñata. What is a piñata? Do you know what a piñata is? Yes, I know what a piñata is. Or, no, I have no idea what a piñata is. Well, a piñata is a shape that you make or is already done that is filled with candies. And once you have it done, you hang it from a tree or the ceiling, and then you take a stick and you smack it, and then all the candy flies everywhere. They can be in any shape. Some are in the shape of animals or characters from storybooks or favorite movies. Some are just shapes. We are going to make a balloon piñata, so ours will be round. I have my directions. So I need newspaper. This is the closest I have to newspaper. It was something that was wrapped from the dollar store, so I'm going to use that paper. I need string. This is going to be to hang the piñata when it's done. A balloon. I have a balloon. Glue. So you can use this type of glue. You can use paper or paste that you can make with flour and water. This is just white glue with a little bit of water to make it a little thinner. And then you can use a paintbrush for the glue to put onto the paper, or you can just dip it and use your hands. And then you need your candy or toys or whatever you're going to put into the piñata. So the first thing we're going to do is blow up the balloon. I don't know if you know how to blow up a balloon, but it's hard work. It's not my favorite thing to do, but let's give it a try. And you can make this as big as you want or as little as you want. How's this for a piñata? I think we could get lots of candies in here. So let's tie this off. And to make it a little easier, I bought from the dollar store some balloons that have the little stand. So I'm going to put this balloon on the stand. And then I'm going to put it into a bottle that has some water in it so that it will hold it, because as we start putting more and more paper on it, it's going to get heavy and we don't want it to fall over and make a mess. I've also put lots of paper on my counter to catch the drops of glue. So let's start our first few pieces of paper mache. And I think I'm going to get rid of the paintbrush and just try putting it straight onto the paper. And so we're going to cover the balloon with this paper and glue as much as we can. And you're going to do this about 4 or 5 times. So each time this balloon is covered, you're going to let it dry, and then we will do some more. So I'm going to get busy putting more and more of this paper on until my balloon is covered, and then we'll come back and I will show you the next step. So happy paper macheing your balloon, and we will see you in the next section. Welcome back. So we have a couple more layers on this piñata. It's dried, and this one was using, the next couple of layers I had done using the flour and water paste. For my final layer, I'm going to be using tissue paper, and if you remember from the stories, the colors for Cinco de Mayo are green, white, and red, the colors of Mexico. So we are going to put some of these colors on our piñata, and because the flour paste makes kind of a dull color, I think I'm going to try again the glue paste, but instead of dipping all my papers, I think I'm going to try covering my balloon or my piñata with glue first, and then putting the colors on top so that hopefully there will be a bit of definition in the color and it won't be so dull. So let's give that a try. And if you're looking for tips on glue, I'm thinking after working with this glue that the school glue that we use, the proper Elmer's paste, is probably a whole lot easier to work with than this stuff from the dollar store because it's very globby. It's not the nicest glue, but you do what you can and make do with what you have. Okay, so now I have this covered with glue. I'm going to start putting my colored tissue paper on. And this does not want to stay very well, but we'll try to get it in a position here so I can. Okay, it might just have to go this way. All right, I'm gonna start with some green around here. Now I'm gonna see if I can texture it a little bit. Because when this all hardens and dries later, we're going to be cutting a hole out of the top of this, which would be this end, and then putting our string through there. Let's see how that looks. So there's some green. Let's do a little bit of white. So I'm just gonna kind of scrunch it up a little bit as it goes on. So it's not like super flat. So you can see, scrunchy, scrunchy, scrunchy. And this to the top, I'm gonna rip that off. And then I'm gonna go with red. So I'm gonna make a pattern with green, white, and red. So hopefully it'll look a little bit ruffled when it's done. Okay, so I've done green, white, red. So what do you think is the next color? You said green. You were right. So I'm gonna start, and again, we're gonna do the rufflies. And I ran out of green on that section, so I'll have to cut another piece. The next color I have is white. And I'm going to end with some red in the center. And if I need to, I can always tack it on with a little bit of glue. Oh, so I'm missing a bunch on that side. I'm gonna have to fix it. But there, this is what our piñata is going to look like. So join me for the next step after this dries. All right, so the piñata has now dried. I'm going to take my scissors and I'm gonna cut it off of my little makeshift stand. Take this out of the way. And now I'm going to take the scissors and cut an opening around the top. And I can pull what's left of this balloon out. And I'm going to take the candies I have and put some candies inside of it. And then I'm going to take my scissors and make a hole on either side. And I'm going to put my string through. so that I can hang this. I'm going to tie it. And here we have a piñata. Woohoo! Happy Cinco de Mayo! And join us for our Sammy version of Cinco de Mayo, where he's going to take his shot at hitting and opening the piñata. So thanks for joining us, and we will see you next time. Goodbye!